Hello everyone. So in the last episode, we saw our hero Luo Feng trapped in an incredibly dangerous situation. Countless ruthless and unbelievably powerful warriors from across the universe were hunting him down, and they all had one goal: to steal his most precious treasure, the legendary Shivu Wing. And it wasn't just ordinary cultivators. Even the Purple Moon factions, two greatest powerhouses, Tular Master and Penke Master, had joined the chase with everything they had. But that wasn't the end of Luo Feng's troubles. On the other side, the 5 Chaos Masters were consumed by rage. They were desperate to settle an old score, because they believed Luo Feng was responsible for the death of their companion, Ultimate Arrow Master, who had lost his life while trying to cross the blazing magma sea. However, Luo Feng wasn't someone who would ever give up. Using his intelligence and brilliant strategy, he not only escaped their pursuit, but also turned the tables completely. He lured the 5 Chaos Masters into a deadly trap of his own making, dragging them straight into the terrifying abyss of despair, a place from which none of them ever returned. After everything was over, Luo Feng spread the news of his own death, making the entire human race believe that their greatest genius had fallen forever. Now then, the brand new episode begins, inside the massive and intimidating headquarters of the God Eye clan. The atmosphere is eerily silent. In the center of the grand hall stands the surviving clone avatar of the fallen 5 Chaos Master. Trembling with fear, he kneels before the supreme leader of the God Eye clan, the First Master. The grief and fear of losing his original body are written all over his face. In a shaky voice, he explains everything. "My lord, I made a terrible mistake. Luo Feng risked his own life to drag my true combat body into the sacrificial depths of the abyss, where it was completely destroyed." Accepting full responsibility, he admits that the defeat was entirely his fault. He had underestimated Luo Feng, thinking he was just another young cultivator. He never imagined that Luo Feng would willingly throw himself into the jaws of death just to eliminate his enemies. Hearing these words from one of his most trusted warriors, the First Master falls into a terrifying silence. For several moments, no one in the hall dares to speak. Finally, in a cold and commanding voice, he asks, "What's done is done. But tell me, after all that destruction inside the abyss, which of our treasures might have survived? Is there anything of value still left in that place?" The clone quickly regains his composure and replies, "My lord, if my judgment is correct, my black token, our legendary God Destroyer armor, and Luo Feng's unique wing treasure should all still be intact." The moment he hears this, a spark of greed flashes across the First Master's eyes. Without wasting another second, he gives a firm order: "Mobilize every warrior in our clan immediately. Before anyone else reaches the abyss, those treasures must belong to us." The scene now shifts back to Luo Feng, who is still trapped deep within the dark and terrifying abyss of despair. The place looks like something straight out of a nightmare. Endless black water surges violently through the abyss, carrying enough force to crush even the strongest cultivators. Rather than resisting the current, Luo Feng allows himself to drift with it. He knows that trying to fight against the overwhelming flow would only smash him into the massive rocks below. But even in this life-threatening situation, Luo Feng is focused on something else. He's searching for the black token that disappeared into the raging waters. He patiently waits for the perfect opportunity. The instant the pressure eases even slightly, Luo Feng activates the power of his Golden Kingdom. A brilliant golden light bursts from his body, illuminating the pitch-black waters around him. Using the Golden Kingdom's incredible abilities, he finally locates the glowing black token and grabs it tightly. A satisfied smile appears on Luo Feng's face. So my efforts weren't wasted after all. The 5 Chaos Master must have collected countless priceless treasures throughout his life. Hopefully this token contains something that will become one of my greatest strengths in the future. Now that he has recovered the token, another problem remains. How is he supposed to escape this bottomless abyss? Luo Feng carefully scans his surroundings, but no matter where he looks, he can't find a way out. With no other choice, he contacts Babata and asks, "Babata, did the great craftsman and cultivator Ji Fanzi ever mention this place in his journals or research records? Is there any hidden route that can lead us out of here?" But Babata gives him disappointing news. No, Ji Fanzi never wrote a single word about the abyss of despair. That means we don't have a map, a guide, or any known escape route. If we're getting out of here, we'll have to find our own way. Although the answer troubles Luo Feng, he refuses to lose hope. Instead, he begins using his Golden Kingdom like a massive radar, constantly scanning the area for hidden dangers. As he ventures deeper into the endless darkness of the abyss, he encounters terrifying storms raging through the water and air with unimaginable force. Babata immediately shouts a warning: "Luo Feng, stay away from those storms. Their destructive power is so overwhelming that they could reduce even a universe master to ashes in the blink of an eye." Luo Feng moved forward with extreme caution, carefully watching every step. Suddenly, his sharp eyes caught something unusual in the very center of a swirling storm. A tiny black object was glowing faintly. Risking his life, he made his way toward it. But when he finally got close enough, he was completely stunned. It wasn't just a random piece of debris. It was a black scale from the legendary God Destroyer armor. By the way, this legendary armor has also been known throughout history as the Crazy Demon Godly armor and the God Extermination armor. But to keep things simple, we'll continue calling it the God Destroyer armor. Without wasting a second, Luo Feng quickly picked up the glowing black scale and stored it safely. Babata carefully examined the fragment before saying, "Luo Feng, if you can somehow collect every single piece of this armor and restore it to its complete form, its power will be only one rank below a supreme true treasure." Even though it wasn't quite a supreme true treasure, its overwhelming potential instantly made Luo Feng determined to obtain the complete armor. Without hesitation, he began the difficult mission of searching for every remaining fragment throughout the deadly storms of the abyss. Fortunately, there was one thing working in his favor. The terrifying pressure inside the abyss was gradually erasing the remaining life imprint left behind by the 5 Chaos Master on each scattered fragment. Taking advantage of this rare opportunity, Luo Feng slowly removed those old spiritual imprints one by one and replaced them with his own, claiming ownership of every piece he found. But then, the story took an unexpected turn. Far away in a safe location, the 5 Chaos Master's clone suddenly felt a powerful shock. He could clearly sense that his control over the armor fragments was disappearing, one piece after another. Panicking, he rushed to the first master and exclaimed, "My lord, something terrible has happened. The spiritual imprints on all of my treasures are being erased. That can only mean one thing. Someone is still alive inside the abyss and is forcefully claiming my armor as their own." The first master's face immediately darkened with both anger and disbelief. Without wasting a single moment, he ordered the warriors he had already dispatched move at full speed. Reach the abyss of despair immediately, before that unknown thief takes every one of our treasures. Meanwhile, deep inside the deadly abyss, Luo Feng continued searching tirelessly for more black scales from the God Destroyer armor. There were so many scattered across the area that it looked as if a storm of black stones had rained down from the sky. Before long, Luo Feng had already collected thousands upon thousands of scales. But surprisingly, no matter how many pieces he gathered, the armor still seemed far from complete. Even Luo Feng couldn't help but wonder just how many pieces were used to create this legendary armor. At the same time, the warriors sent by the first master finally arrived at the entrance of the Abyss of Despair. Leading the expedition was none other than the furious third master himself. The moment he learned that an unknown intruder was secretly stealing the Godai clan's priceless treasures, his rage exploded. Clenching his fists, he swore before everyone, "Whoever dares steal our clan's treasures will not leave this place alive. The Godai clan will personally deliver their death sentence." But that's when the story became even more interesting. The villains weren't the only ones who had arrived. Following them in complete secrecy was another powerful player, Hyuk X Creator. He had already learned through secret sources that the Godai clan's true god experts were descending into the abyss to recover Luo Feng's and the 5 Chaos Masters' treasures. So without making a sound, he secretly followed them into the depths of the abyss, waiting for the perfect opportunity to seize whatever rewards he could. The scene now returns to Luo Feng. After searching through countless deadly storms, he finally accomplished something incredible. He successfully gathered all 6 million black scales of the armor. Now, with 6 million fragments in hand, Luo Feng began assembling them into their original form. As the countless scales floated into the air and started connecting with one another, the armor slowly took shape. The breathtaking sight left Luo Feng completely speechless. Although many pieces were still missing, the partially restored armor already looked unbelievably majestic and intimidating, powerful enough to strike fear into even the strongest cultivators. Just then, Babata noticed an ancient inscription engraved across its surface. "Crescedival Godly Extermination Armor." In a serious tone, she explained, "Luo Feng, this armor is truly extraordinary. Its defense is perfectly balanced, protecting you against both physical and spiritual attacks. And its greatest weapon is the massive golden claw attached to its right arm, capable of tearing enemies apart in an instant." But almost immediately, Babata's expression became even more serious. "There's one major drawback. Anyone who wears this armor will slowly have their mind influenced by it. It gradually fills its owner with madness and uncontrollable rage, turning them into someone who only wants to kill." Hearing this warning, Luo Feng became concerned. He knew all too well that because of the Golden Horn Beast's bloodline, he already had difficulty controlling his emotions during battle. Now he understood that if he wanted to wield the armor's incredible power, he would have to keep his mind perfectly calm at all times. Otherwise, he could become a monster of destruction himself. After calming himself down, Luo Feng asked. So how many fragments are still missing before the armor is complete? After calculating for a moment, Babata answered, the complete armor requires exactly 8,999,999 scales, just one short of 9 million. Luo Feng's eyes widened in disbelief. So far he had collected only a little over 6 million scales. That meant nearly 3 million more fragments were still waiting to be found, a task that seemed almost impossible in such a deadly environment. Meanwhile, Hyuk X Creator continued descending deeper and deeper into the abyss of despair, as if he knew an even greater discovery was waiting below. At the same time, the 5 Chaos Master's anxiety continued to grow. He could feel his connection to the God Destroyer armor becoming weaker with every passing moment. Unable to remain calm, he rushed back to the First Master once again and said nervously, "My lord, something terrible is about to happen. My connection to the God Destroyer armor has become incredibly weak. If this continues, I'm afraid I'll lose ownership of the armor forever, and our clan's greatest treasure will fall into someone else's hands." Meanwhile, completely unaware of everything happening outside, Luo Feng remained calm and focused, continuing to gather one black scale after another. Right now, he had only one goal: complete the God Destroyer armor as quickly as possible. At the same time, 2 more incredibly powerful experts from the Godai clan descended into the depths of the abyss. One of them was none other than the 6th Master. The moment he arrived, frustration quickly turned into anger. Despite searching for a long time, he couldn't find the legendary God Destroyer armor, nor could he discover any trace of Luo Feng's silver wings. But honestly, how could he? By this point, the clever Luo Feng had already claimed nearly every fragment of the armor. After countless hours of searching, he had collected well over 8 million scales. Now, only the final 2 special scales remained before the legendary masterpiece could finally be completed. But just then, a sense of unease crept into Luo Feng's mind. As more time passed, increasingly powerful experts and true gods from the Godai clan continued entering the abyss. If he failed to find the last 2 scales quickly, his enemies would eventually surround him, making escape from this deadly labyrinth completely impossible. While Luo Feng was desperately thinking of a way out, a secret communication suddenly arrived from his master, the legendary Zuo Shanke. Without hesitation, Zuo Shanke said, "Luo Feng, send me your exact coordinates immediately. I'm coming to personally bring you out of the abyss of despair." Without the direct help of a true god-level expert, escaping this deadly place on his own was practically impossible for Luo Feng. The moment he received his master's message, an enormous sense of relief washed over him. Although Zuo Shanke had always been the kind of master who preferred letting Luo Feng overcome challenges on his own, this situation was different. This time, his disciple's life was truly in danger. Before long, Zuo Shanke arrived, using his unimaginable powers to reach the deepest part of the abyss. Seeing his master standing before him, Luo Feng couldn't hide his emotions. Zuo Shanke hadn't come merely to rescue him. He was also prepared to help restore the damaged God Destroyer armor. During their conversation, Luo Feng suddenly sensed something. The final 2 missing scales were somewhere nearby. He could clearly feel their presence. Yet, no matter where he looked, there was nothing but endless darkness. That's when Zuo Shanke noticed something unusual. With his incredible experience and sharp perception, he immediately realized the truth. A hidden independent space existed there, an entirely separate dimension concealed from the outside world. As one of the greatest master craftsmen in existence, Zuo Shanke used his unique abilities to locate the hidden dimension and unlock its secret entrance. The moment the 2 of them stepped inside, Luo Feng finally found the last 2 magical scales. Overjoyed, he wasted no time. He immediately fused the final fragments into the armor, and the instant the last pieces connected, the legendary God Destroyer armor was finally restored to its complete form. Its overwhelming aura, incredible power, and magnificent appearance left an unforgettable impression. Even Zuo Shanke couldn't help but admire its craftsmanship. This armor truly lives up to its legendary name. However, after examining it closely, he noticed that years of battles had left it badly damaged, so he personally offered to repair it. Luo Feng happily agreed and entrusted the armor to his master, knowing that no one was more qualified to restore it to its former glory. But before leaving the hidden dimension, Zuo Shanke's attention was drawn to something else. He had a feeling that this mysterious place was hiding an even greater secret, and his instincts proved to be correct. Hidden deep within the dimension was another secret chamber. He led Luo Feng inside. The moment they entered, Luo Feng froze in amazement. The chamber's walls were covered with ancient carvings, created by a long-lost civilization. Even more astonishing, the murals clearly depicted the history of the universe boat. This confirmed that the creators of this hidden place belonged to the same ancient civilization that had once built the legendary universe boat itself. Even Zuo Shanke fell into deep thought after seeing the ancient artwork. Quietly he said, "The civilization that created the universe boat remains one of the greatest mysteries in the entire universe. They possessed unimaginable unimaginable power, yet one day they vanished without leaving behind a single trace. And even now, no one knows what truly caused their disappearance. And with that incredible mystery, this episode of Swallowed Star comes to an end. Although Luo Feng has finally completed his legendary new armor, we'll have to wait until the next episode to see its true power in action. Because what's coming next is an epic battle, unlike anything we've seen before. Hyuk X Creator versus two incredibly powerful true gods from the God Eye clan. And for the very first time, we'll witness the true power of Hyuk X Creator's most terrifying weapon, the legendary Black Axe. So stay tuned, because this incredible battle is about to begin. And as always, if you enjoyed the video, don't forget to leave a huge like, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you in the next action-packed episode.